In the wildest animated show of the year award goes to Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. Wow. ATG Rel here. It's Rel here to bring you another review. Right here on Big Gold Belt Media. Tell you, man, this is a wild show, and this is just, Netflix is bringing it for all those, and I know you've heard me say it before, and I'm gonna say it one more time for all those that said they were going to cancel those subscriptions to Netflix. You was a liar, and I want to see the unsubscribes. Screenshot, put it in the comments. You're a liar. You haven't left. I don't care how you're watching Netflix. You're watching, and that is the entire point that I've been making. Netflix has the content. Netflix is the. If I had to describe this, Netflix has all the first party exclusives that you want right now. They're the PlayStation of the video the video streaming right now. They're the pioneers, the genesis. Wherever this goes with Netflix, they got the original content. They got a lot of original content, and you're coming back. And the corner, the animation game like this is just so good. Like so many projects, animated wise, that are coming out within the next 2-3 months. So many shows that I could think of that you're probably watching on Netflix. Captain Laserhawk Blood Dragon Remix is phenomenal. This is 6 episodes, first season, 6 episodes. This is TVMA to the extreme. Like they take this, they take every particular opportunity to show something animated, and you're gonna get it in this show. This is a wild ride. Like I said, this is coming out. Let me give you a little description. In the year, since the year 1992. The United States is renamed Eden. Technocracy dominated by corruption. Super soldier Dolph Laserhawk is locked up in the Supermaxx maximum security prison. He leads a team of rebels under the orders of a shady director. Man, that's the story. So if you play Far Cry, you played that Blood Dragon thing. Pretty similar, like I say, similar story, but they take this is where that's taken from. If you haven't seen it, it came. If you never played the Blood Dragon Remix, it should be available now on like your PS4, PS5. It was originally DLC that came with Far Cry 3, and now it's one of the best things that I think people really, really, really liked it. But here we get an animated version of that. Show was mad wild. I don't even know how not to describe it. Is crazy it is. Director is Mehdi Letfid. Writers Adi. I want to make sure I get that right. The writer Adi Shankar was created. This is wild. And like I said, didn't know what to expect from this. This was a bit of Suicide Squad. A little, man. This is such a mashup of so many different things and genres into just 6 episodes to this one season so far. Like, I'm like, man, this is crazy. Keep in mind that Far Cry is a Ubisoft property, and they utilize that not only to Far Cry, but so much more that you get a mix of. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but so many cameos and surprises throughout this show. If you've seen the trailer, you already know Rayman's in it. So let's just say that's just a small percentage of breadcrumb that you get for the show and how good it is. This story is actually really, really good. I'm surprised I was as invested as I was. As crazy as everything was happening. You're gonna get heads exploding. You're gonna get sex. Man, this show was wild. Let's jump back to real quick, just the cast. I want to make sure I get everybody naming the cast. So we got Nathaniel Curtis. Nathaniel Curtis was just in the Witcher as Brian. He's been on so many other things. He's playing Dolph Laserhawk. His voice work here is great. I'm not sure this was his first time doing it, but he does a really good job. Didn't find it whiny or too whatever. It hit what it needed to hit. Boris Heinstead, Alex Taylor, Mark Ubile, Marcus Holloway, and Caroline Ford is the Warden. I'm just gonna leave it there. Just the voice acting in the show is phenomenal. I've got nothing bad to say there. I mean, of course, you watch the English. This is great. top notch voice work here. The I think the biggest thing that I really want to get into is the animation itself. This show is such a compilation, or um, and almost, I don't want to say anthology, but more like a compilation of different animation styles and different genres of stuff all together. Like I said, this is already a mesh up of not only Far Cry but other properties as well. You get a lot. Just jump back. I'll take you back. Jump back to G4 with Code Monkeys. Think about that. This show is like a mix of a video game and a cartoon, like animated the show at the same time. It's completely unique in how they do that. I really haven't seen that too much in these type of shows. You're gonna see what I'm talking about as you watch it, but it's a really good take on like different blends of, like I said, video game to whatever the show's like art style is. They do a really really good job. Um, as I said, I thought the animation was done. The fight scenes and the way that's anything is animated is done well. The laser stuff itself, um, a lot of this stuff you're gonna see done just a different way every time. And I think the show stays fresh through the 6 episodes. They do a really good job of keeping it keeping it as balanced as they can, if that makes sense for the show. You're gonna see what I'm talking about because it gets wild. If you liked Cyberpunk, I absolutely do think you're gonna like this. Now, I do think Cyberpunk is a better. I think the animation for that is better, but that's not to say this is bad. That whole thing, I think the aesthetic of all that was just great. Now, if Netflix is gonna be on the road with all these video game adaptations and shows, from Sonic to this to Cyberpunk, man, I don't see why you would unsubscribe from Netflix. I'm sorry. I'm not getting paid by Netflix, but I got to tell you that they're bringing the heat every year when it comes to animation. I can't even count how many animated movies exclusives that they get every single year that you should be watching. That's going to be on your list. So many things still coming down the pipeline that I'm going to be reviewing as well. That I know, again, if you're watching the review, that you probably going to watch everything that I have coming up too for those as well. Just know you're not going to be disappointed. This hits the box on so many different levels. So many different levels of, like I said, just the emotion of the characters, story arc, you know what I mean? Like the growth of, whatever, seeing the relationships between the characters, seeing what establishing this world, what everything is like. You're in. I'm sorry. Like you're definitely going to enjoy the show. This is a 10 out of 10. I can't wait to get more. It's so much still left on the table. So much crazy stuff they can do. You're going to see a couple penises. Just a fair warning. It's not a spoiler. They're just out there. It's how crazy this show is. Again, it's TVMA. This feels like one of those shows that like you felt like it was illegal to watch back in the day. Like, oh man, this passed like the censor mark. How you had to watch Black Market or through some whatever. This show is crazy, and I'm telling you, it's worth the watch. The music itself in the show just feels like you're in a video game. You're on a ride the entire time. I think that's what they wanted to go for, like almost like you were playing a game. You were making choices. The action scenes, stuff like that. They wanted you to feel like you were involved, and I felt involved. I felt like everything hit where it needed to hit, and the music was just bumping. Like I wanted the soundtrack to this. I definitely want the soundtrack to this. I want to listen to this in the car. That's how good the music is in this game. I mean, the show. Netflix picked up a good one here. I don't know what else to say that's not already good. If it's bad, it's bad. But honestly, I didn't find anything. I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it. Everything hit the mark for me. This is going to be dropping October 19th, 2023 on Netflix. Going to be able to stream the whole thing. Please check it out. Tell Netflix Terrell sent you there. Leave a comment under this video. Once you watch it, you're going to see, again, this is 100% worth the watch. If you got, 2 hours to watch, I'm telling you, this is worth it. You're not going to see all the stuff coming, and it's going to probably piss you off once you get to the end like I did, and you're like, man, okay. I see what happened here, but you're gonna enjoy the ride. I loved it. I want to watch it again. I want to tell people about it. I want to tell people to watch it. I want a video game of this. Everything. I want to of this adaptation. This show is crazy. I love it. Please watch this. It's going to be dropping on Thursday, October 19th. Tell them Terrell told you to watch it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought below once you finish this, whenever it airs. But I tell you, this is worth the watch. This is Terrell again. I hope to see you guys next time. Well, I won't see you, but I'll have another review ready for you for the summer of the fall of Netflix goodness. You're not unsubscribing. Shut up, and I'll see you guys for another review. See you.